Yo, what is going on, everyone? Stranded Name 951. And I'm here to bring you another review of one of my Gundam MSIA action figures. So, today, taking a look at the Japanese MS-05 Zaku 1. So, if you guys been watching my videos, of course, my reviews on my Gundams, I mentioned that I won a figure in the bid, and this is him. I got him from a seller, I believe, who was in China, if I recall. So it took like about a week to ship, but it's all good. The shipping came out free. Like I said, I picked them up for $20, free shipping. I won them in a bid, so the seller had like a lot of good stuff up for bid, but a lot of it did go like for overpriced and not overpriced, but like I know I could like there's some figures I know I already have saved that like were already cheaper that I've found when searching on eBay. But yeah, so here he is. It's my first Japanese Zaku 1. Looks really cool. Has a bit of a color difference I could already see from it. So I'll be taking out one of my Zaku 1s and kind of comparing it, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I don't have another Zaku 1 American release. I only have one, and I have the Battlescar variant, but the Battlescar kind of doesn't count. So, so we're going to be taking a look at this guy today. This is going to be unboxing. He's brand new, never been opened. I always love unboxing brand new figures. It's never the same once American release, but nonetheless, it's unboxing. So we'll take a quick look at the back of the box. So here's a nice artwork. Trying not to get the flash, all on it. You can see that nice artwork. It looks like they're in space, and there's like a cruiser. I don't know if it's like a Xeon cruiser or something in the background getting shot and blown up. Very cool, nice artwork though going on in here. Then you got trying to not get this flash on here too much. Oh god, let me see here. Okay, I forgot my camera could focus. But yeah, yes, people, go lay down, people. Yeah, so here's the figure itself. Very nice. You got a front pose, and you can see the pretty cool panel lining that we got here. We got a back pose. Got holding the heat hawk and the shield, and you got him holding his old arsenal of weapons. It comes with the bazooka, Zaku 2 machine gun, Zaku 1 machine gun, heat hawk, and gas grenade. And it says something. Shoulder armor can be mounted. Wait, shoulder armor can be. Oh yeah, shoulder armor. Launcher can be held. So I don't know. I never seen a Zaku 1 with 2 shoulder armors. I don't know. It comes with it. There probably is, Zaku with 2 shoulder armors in the show or something. I never saw it, at least in the. I take it back. I think maybe in 0079, like the first episode. Like I think the first Zaku 1 you see has 2 shoulder armors on. I'm not too sure. I can't kind of recall. But we can see here, Zaku 2 machine gun, Zaku 1 machine gun. I love the Zaku 1 machine gun. Zaku bazooka, extra shoulder armor, gas grenades, I think. Nice spike shield, and a darker color heat hawk. Pretty cool. Looking very nice. And I believe for time purposes, I'll do some of the unboxing, on screen and some of it off. So, right now I'm going to give a pause the video for time purposes, of course, and I'll get back to you real quick. So, give me a second. Alright, everyone, I'm back. Like I said, for time purposes, I already took off all the tape. So, once I open this, it's already going to be open. Yeah, so here he is. Very nice. Like I said, I already untaped him, so he's ready to go and ready to be reviewed. So, pretty cool. I get this nice kind of green color going on with the box. A little different, but it's definitely a color I can enjoy. So we'll move the box aside for now, and now we're going to take a look at the figure itself. So again, Zaku bazooka, Zaku 2 machine gun, Zaku 1 machine gun, gas grenades or gassers. I don't know. I think they're called gas. Let me see. It just says launcher, so gas launcher. And this is Zaku heat hawk and the shield. Now the thing I always hate about the Japanese release when you're unboxing them, especially the Zaku shields, is that when they tape the tape on these things, the tape, it always leaves a residue on the shield for some reason. It just bugs me. So I have to clean it off later because it left this really not nice looking mark. It doesn't look as bad off camera, but it does look pretty bad on camera because it's all focused. Yeah, I'm gonna probably try some glue gun and see what that does, but I hate how like the tapes always leaves a residue on the shield. It just irritates me. Alright, so I guess what we'll do is let's just take a look at every accessory, and then we'll move on to the figure. So here's the Zaku bazooka. You get it in this nice graphite black. I believe the American release comes in like a gray color, which is okay. Very cool, liking it. Very nice. So we did the Zaku bazooka. Put that to the side. Then we got the Zaku 2 machine gun, again a nice graphite black. A lot of the Japanese a lot of the Japanese Zakus come with black graphite. This one's more, it's not really graphite, it's actually just black, which is pretty cool. And because of that, the shields, the plastic's actually like a lot softer. It's weird. Like I could tell the difference in the plastic. Like it's more, it bends a lot more easy, which is well, it feels more flexible basically. Yeah. So I don't know, the paint maybe made it more maybe not. I'm pretty sure when they paint it, maybe it makes it more like tougher. It doesn't bend as much, but this one does feel a lot more flexible. Yeah, like I said, Zaku 2 machine gun comes in a black. It's not a graphite black, but like a black. Graphite black would be kind of like a shiny. You know how the pencil, like a number 2 pencil, on the bottom where the leads, it's like like a black, but it's kind of gives off like a little shine. This is just like a regular black. Then we got the gassers. I do believe the gassers do come out, like you could pop them off. I'm not sure how they work. And the regular gassers, I think, just come in one color, while these are like different. You got the gray tip, and then you got this little black part, and then the gray, and it goes back to this. So pretty cool, pretty detailed. And one of my favorite weapons for the Zaku is the Zaku 1 machine gun, which is not seen enough, but it's definitely cool. Cool weapon. It's basically like having a GM submachine gun. You got the foregrip or the grip on the side. Here you got the clip, which is on the side of the gun instead of being under. So it's basically similar to a GM submachine gun. It's probably why I like the design. It looks really cool. I like it. Next we have the Heat Hawk, and this Heat Hawk actually comes in a darker purple than regular. I'll be comparing that right now, but you get your nice Heat Hawk. Very nice color to it. Looks really clean. I'm liking it a lot. Of course, like I said, you get your shield. Pretty cool. Now the only thing is, it does lose its unit number, so you're only left with the Principality of Zeon insignia on it, unfortunately. But no problem. Makes it easier to army build, so you don't have to if you ever get duplicate numbers, it won't freak you out or something. Trying to get this out. We'll get to figure out while I'm at it. Well, I know what I could do. I always do this. Let's see here. I'm a genius. And of course, you get your extra shoulder armor. And this one seems to have some gunk on it. I'm trying to see. There's like some gunk on there. Try to get it off. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Pretty cool. It's like a little doo-doo stain or something. I don't know. Maybe I get it off. Yeah, so get your extra shoulder armor, and now finally the figure. So I'm gonna give you a look at the figure right now, and then I'll bring in a Zaku 1 American release to do some comparison. So here he is. He comes in a very nice color. The color definitely is a lot darker than the American release. You got this really dark royal blue, which looks really nice, almost like a midnight blue, as you can see on the feet. Really cool. The paint is more of a glossy than kind of bland, so it definitely stands out. It looks really nice though. The panel lining kind of complements it a little bit, and it looks overall, it just looks really clean for a figure. This looks really good. I'm not going being honest. It looks really good. I'm liking it. The dark blue, it looks amazing. The green, it goes with it, but I could see this blue being with another color, maybe blue and black or something, or I don't know, but this blue they have going on looks really good on it. Of course, got your little boosters in the back. Got the head here. And I know something with the thing is with the Japanese releases, sometimes they're kind of poorly put together on the head, so you can see Go focus. You can see how it's divided a bit. You can see how they super glued it. It looks a little sloppy, but other than that, I mean, everything looks really good on the figure. You know, that's my only complaint. You can see how it looks. It's a little sloppy there. Even the snout looks a little weird. Yeah, but overall, I mean, it's got really nice attention to detail. I mean, that color is just like, it's wow, it looks really good. I'll show you what I mean, because like this color is really dark blue compared to the regular Zaku 1 American releases color. It's almost similar to like a Japanese release color. I mean, not Japanese, Battle Scar variant color. Yeah, so let me get my excuse me, let me get my American release. Let me do a comparison. I think if I'm correct, you know, Rumble Roll's Zaku 1 Japanese release is also darker color. I think they use the same blue they use on this one, which looks really good then. So, do a comparison difference. Let me just equip some of the weapons so we can see the difference. Actually, let me unequip the weapons so we can see the difference with some of them. And you guys could be the judge on which one you might prefer better. So let's see here. Taking off the shield on the American release one. Kind of going to loosen the joints real quick on the Japanese one. You can hear it like cracking, not cracking, but you know, like the how it's, you know, it's been painted and all that, kind of, you know, popping a bit. Yeah, I always love new figures. New figures are just great. Alright, so putting the shoulder armor on right now. Pretty snug fit. That's always good to have a snug fit, I guess. Well, I'll tell you some differences right now I do notice. So, okay, let's get back to this review. All right, so we'll go by physical look, you know, by looks right now on differences. So first, let's take a look at the accessories that I do have from my American release. So you can see here's the two shields. The shield on the left is the Japanese release. Shield on the right is the American release. And you can see how this one's definitely a lot darker in color. You know, and the color on the Japanese release does look a little nicer. I do like the darker color. I'm not saying the American release looks bad, but I'm kind of liking the color on the Japanese release just a bit better. The only thing I kind of miss from the American release is just the little unit number. You know, I like that a lot sometimes. So give you another look at that. If I could get in my hand right. No, plastic wise, the little handles look to be the same color. No difference there. Shield does not have any panel lining from what I can tell. You can see that we get a better look on how the color is different. Let's get this other one flipped so you can see. Very nice kind of dark blue with the Japanese. And you can even see here on the American release, you know, there's been a tape mark left from the tape from when this one was brand new. So, but other than that, you know, very nice. Liking the Japanese release better, of course. Take a look at the Heat Hawks. You can see a considerable difference in color. So on here we have the left is the Japanese. You can see you get this nice glossy look with the plastic, like a nice like seal glossy finish. Looks really nice. Looks a lot more clean. And then on the right, you know, you have the Heat Hawk, and you know, it paint's in there, but it's not really like, it doesn't give you that glossy seal. You can see this one's kind of bent due to how it was taken care of. But the Japanese Heat Hawk for the Zaku looks really good. Like, it matches the tone of the color, how it's being dark. So it looks really nice. I gotta admit, this is probably one of the coolest Heat Hawks there is. Nice dark purple, kind of leaning toward the blue, but looks really clean. So you got that. You know, you got the American release, cool, but definitely the Japanese release looks looks really good. Alright, now we move on to the figures. So we'll take a look at the American release. Well, we'll take a look at both of them. So here's both the figures. Kind of put them together a bit. So to look at the difference. So already you can see there's a big difference in color. You know, you got this lighter blue. Still a nice blue, but it's definitely not a midnight blue compared to the Zaku 1 Japanese release. You can see there is some small differences. You got panel lining here on the skirt armor. Goes on the also goes on the shoulder armor. It's like that gray outline. Um, you also get on the leg too. All that gray kind of shininess on the little lines. That's all panel lining. Same here on the skirt. Same here. So basically, you're going to get panel lining on your Japanese release. On the American release, no panel lining. It's just regular. Another difference, you're going to get the unit number on the American release. So you got the O2, and you get some of the insignias. Like you got like a, I don't know what that insignia is. Looks like a upside down corporal one, but I'm not too sure. So you get your unit number, you get your Principality of Zeon insignia, you get your little danger signs on the boots, and you get this odd kind of like little outlined red part which goes on the legs. Sometimes you see on the Zaku's, and yeah. Now we take a look at the Japanese. It doesn't keep any of those insignias or markings. There's no markings. You do keep your Bandai one, of course. You got some numbers here. These ones, different numbers. So you get some numbers here on the leg, and like some little dots. I'm not sure. I've never seen those dots before. They're not in here at least. So yeah, you get some little dots or something like that. So yeah, it doesn't retain any of the insignias, and you also don't retain the little red mark. Just panel lining. So you see no red mark like how the American release. You just get panel lining basically, which is nice. Like I said, you can see the considerable difference in color. Japanese release, you get darker blue, midnight blue, and like a dark forest green. While on the American release, you kind of got like an olive green going on. It's lighter, but it still looks green. It's hard to say. I really like the midnight blue going on. The dark green, it looks good. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a darker green would have been better because it still seems kind of too light for me. And like, I mean, like without the flash on too, still seems too dark. I mean, too light for me. The thing is, with the paint they used, I feel like the accessories are a lot, like they're not as durable. Not durable, but like they're more squishy. So like, here's an American release, Zaku shoulder armor. You can see I'm putting some pressure. Doesn't bend as easily. Now let me show you the Japanese. The Japanese shoulder armor. Let me see if I can show you a difference. So here, putting the same amount of pressure, but I do feel like it's a little squishier. Like it does squish a little easier. You see that? It's kind of hard to show. It's more by feel for me. But there's me squeezing. It doesn't squeeze as like easy. It squeezes, but I feel like the plastic, it's like a lot more flexible. Like it's a little weaker in a way, but it's still durable, of course. It just feels a lot more I don't know, the correct term, I mean, it feels softer than this. This one feels, it's kind of firm. You squish it, has some squishiness, but this one feels a lot softer. Like when you try to squish it, it just squishes more easily, I guess. I don't know, kind of weird, but just something, a little subtle notice I noticed with the little shoulder armors. Other than that, I mean, it's basically, which one are you going to like better and which one's going to come easier for price for you. I've seen Zaku 1 Japanese releases going for brand new up to $40, $30. You just gotta look around. American release, I see them for $25, $30. You could probably find them cheaper, maybe in a lot. It just all depends, Zaku ones, they're up there with the American release Zaku 2s. You're not going to see them as often. They're going to be a little tougher to get, and they seem to be not as common as the Zaku 2s, but they still are, available. Japanese release figures, basically, you can find almost any Japanese release figure you can think of. It's just the thing is, are you going to have the money to afford it? Like, not to afford it, but like, it's just, are you going to want to pay the extra money? Because basically, you look on eBay, you look up a Zaku, you're gonna be able to find easy, you're going to be able to find Japanese releases all day. The thing is, the Japanese, or these figures in general, just these figures like Zaku's, they're going to be kind of expensive, Like I said, I've seen a Japanese release, Zaku 2, going for around, what you call it? Going for around like $40 brand new. But that was from one of the sellers. I said that, you could find very rare figures, but you're going to be paying a little bit extra for the price. So it just depends how much you want to pay for these guys. I mean, I wasn't really trying to pay more than $30 for mine, and I was lucky to get it for the price I did. I really wish I could have won the bid for $9.99, which was the original bid. And basically on the last day, people find stuff, or they've been watching too, and they want to put their bid in. So, pretty cool. The only thing I did notice that the Zaku didn't come with any closed hands, no closed fists. Even the Zaku 2 Japanese release, it came with extra hands, including closed fists. So that was something kind of different to see, that this one didn't come with any closed fists, which is not a bad thing, but just something to notice, because usually a lot of Japanese figures do come with closed fists, so that's just something to note. But yeah, guys, other than that, definitely a nice figure. I like it a lot. Just to show you real quick, I'll get my battle card. Look at the battle scar real quick and compare colors. Now the colors are going to be a little different due to the wash given, but you can see there is a difference within the color. You can see the similarity in colors with the Japanese and battle scarred. They do have similar colors, but for the American release, I think basically they use the darker colors, to give it that more dirty look, just showing it's been in battle and all that. And just the battle scar looks great. But you can see there is a kind of similar color pattern with the American battle scarred and the Japanese release. Yeah, guys, but that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Gonna be getting some more figures in soon. So if you guys want to see more reviews, definitely subscribe, and I have a lot more reviews I have a lot of reviews on my channel you guys can see, and I'll be doing more in the future pretty soon. So I hope you guys liked the video, and stay tuned for more.